Greetings, galactic co-creators of heaven on earth, rising on the wings and the winds of the higher dimensional Christos consciousness of the new earth, with the assistance of these solar and lunar activations, alignments, synchronicities, and with these higher dimensional activations, frequency codes flowing in, lighting up the grid. In turn, our DNA is also being lit up. The 12-strand crystalline etheric code of the 144. You know who we are, angels of the light. It is time to radiate your brilliant radiance of infinite light and infinite life as conscious co-creators of the new Eden, the new earth, heaven on earth. We had another beautiful day here in the grid. Christmas Eve on the 24th for those that celebrate. Merry Christmas to all of you tomorrow. Happy holidays to all that from every tradition, every culture, every religion, the relinking of all traditions that reconnect us, remind us, show us the kingdom of heaven within and our oneness with divinity, with Source, the great spirit, the great mystery, and exposing the nefarious ones that made you think that you were less than divine, less than sacred, or some greater than sacred. The true teachings show us, they point to the truth that all are equal, that all conscious beings of light are equal, and that is true equality. Namaste or Namaste means ultimately the God within me witnesses the God within you, that in reality there is no separation. But there also is great beauty in separation when we realize, living from our heart, that I am you, you are me, we are one, and we are different at the same time. That is the paradox. Emptiness is form, and form is emptiness, and neither are both, and both are neither. That is what makes this game seem very strange. But when you realize that it is all beyond all concepts, everything, every teaching, fingers pointing to the moon that can be experienced but cannot be expressed with words, and we do our best to use words to point to that truth. Sometimes, many times, these words, these symbols fall on deaf ears and blind eyes, but in this revelation, the eyes of our spirit are opening and we're realizing the truth of our own divinity. And that is why every awakened master teaches that don't worry about it, because there's nothing to gain and nothing to lose. They realize I am the Buddha, I am the awakened one. And how can I prove this? How can I show this to you? Are you awake and conscious? Do you hear the words that I'm speaking now? If you hear these frequencies, these sounds, these words, then you are conscious, you are aware, without conjuring up anything, without manifesting, without dreaming this up. You know that you hear these words now. That means that you are awakened. That means that you are conscious. It's that simple. So yeah, you can celebrate this fact or you can let it go. It's irrelevant. So now you can go about your day in peace and tranquility, knowing that this is it. You made it to the Pure Land. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Just hearing that frequency, that resonance, means that you are blessed beyond measure, more than you'll ever know. I had to travel through 5,000 hells to hear that frequency, that resonance of Amitabha Buddha, the Buddha of infinite light, Buddha of infinite life, the Pure Land of the West. And rest assured that you have the faith and you have the courage to accomplish anything you can imagine in all your dreams, because, beloved being of light, you made it this far, and that's much further than most conscious beings have ever made it in eternity. And on that note, we'll stop right there for now until another day. I don't want you to get too excited. It's time to come back to the mundane, and then we give our transmissions of the day. We step back down into 3D for a moment, and I'd like to take the time to thank our patrons on Patreon for your support and pledges. It's because of all of you with your pledges, your donations that helped us get this far and to help continue bringing our work to the world. Very soon, in the next couple of weeks, we'll be having our patrons on Patreon vote on what the next phase of this mission is and how we will go about conducting these transmissions to the world. So if you'd like to support our work and mission and be able to vote on some ideas that my queen and I have for the next phase of our mission together, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. I'd like to also thank everyone for supporting my queen's art business and purchasing the goddess totems on lunagoddessart.com. If you've made a purchase, didn't get in touch with us, you can send me an email at habanerosun@yahoo.com. We don't get your email through Etsy for some strange reason. So send us an email and we'll send you the free video training that we only release to students and our patrons on Patreon. And the eagle and the condor truly appreciate all of your support through Patreon and through supporting my sacred condors' beautiful art at lunagoddessart.com. Okay, angels, back to business. Let's see what we got here. Today, we had a powerful white blast of energy of 5D gamma waves flowing in. We are fully anchored into 5D, even though we're still experiencing some of the old stories, some of the old patterns. This is what we call residual energy, or the residue of the false, of the past, of the nefarious energies that's still lingering in what's left of the dark, left of the negative polarity. But every day we're doing our work, releasing, letting go, transforming, transmuting, healing the wounded warriors, the wounded rainbow warriors of the light. And with this white blast of energy, of source energy, we had a manifestation, an amplitude of 43 hertz of the 7 energy, 37 into the 73, heaven on earth, in which we, Earth Angelics of the Light, are manifesting for all of humanity. We had 186 M1.5 or greater earthquakes in the last 24 hours. The most powerful on the Ring of Fire with the Lemurian energy, 6.3 of the 9 energy. Also today was the 4th day in a row of Kilauea volcano erupting in Hawaii, in the heart of Lemuria. It was also reported that the lava lake there rose over 39 feet within, I believe, 24 hours. So the 39 is encoded with the Nikola Tesla energy, the Nikola Tesla codes of 3, 6, and 9 being the key to the universe, the code, the sacred code of universal consciousness. Also, the volcano Mount Etna in Italy erupted, a powerful eruption. So with the ascension, the ascending energies, as Lemuria is rising up, these sacred portals are opening, activating, also symbolic with the inner earth coming out and rising up with humanity. This morning, we had a activation in the sacred portal in Chile, in the Andes Mountains, home of our sacred condors, 4.1, 77 kilometers depth, 77, 777, Puerto Rico, 3.1, 3.0, 3.7, 3.6, 4 activations in a row, one right after another with the Atlantean energy, divine masculine rising up. So we have the 37 into the 73, 1010 portal, the first portal to my sacred condor, Myanmar, 4.9, 13 of the divine goddess, Alaska, the crown of Lemuria, 3.1, Puerto Rico again, 4.0, and then the 3.6, another 4.0, and then another 3.7 in Puerto Rico. We also had a 4.4 in south of Fiji Islands with the Lemurian energy, again in Chile a 4.6, then a 4.7 again in south of Fiji Islands, Argentina in the sacred portal, 4.2, 268 kilometers depth. The two activations south of Fiji, 586 kilometers, 485, very deep into the heart of Lemuria. New Zealand, also on the Ring of Fire, 4-4. Japan, 4-4. So we have the 8-8 encoded in these two activations on the western side of the Ring of Fire. Puerto Rico again, 3-3, 3-6, 4-8, 3-7, 3-1, 4-7. One right after another. Divine Masculine being activated daily now, moment by moment. The Divine Feminine has risen to the highest temple, to the holiest of holies, and the ego fly to meet her in the sacred heavens. Idaho, United States, 3-1. Then two more activations in Puerto Rico with a 4-1 and a 3-2. It is time for all Divine Masculine living from our heart to rise up and support and protect the Divine Goddess, the Divine Feminine, a whole. We start today's first transmission from our Divine Angels of Light, Femke de Graaf and Rick Jewers. As you can see, a flash did occur with the conjunction. A flash of light is also energy, and the conjunction created a very powerful, real energy that affects all things. The energy from this flash is pure light, and it is being delivered continuously to the surface, laying a dominant blanket over the density and raising more from the density into this light. And as a side note, there are many photos and videos coming out of people's experiences around the world with these flashes, either solar flash or through the alignment of Saturn and Jupiter. The celestial body Saturn represents the Divine Feminine, while Jupiter represents the Divine Masculine. 2,000 years ago or so, the masculine was Christed and recognized, while the feminine Christed were suppressed. For this period, the Christed feminine has now risen and united with the Christed masculine to make one with Prime Creator. The Trinity is complete. Love and Light, Rick Jewers and Femke de Graaf. And a couple images in today's videos are images of this flash of light. One was taken by the Hubble telescope, and today from Divine Sister of the Light, Yukiya Azora Sandara, celebrating the voice of rebirth of Mother Earth, cosmic egg of creation rises. Beloved family, expressing gratitude and love to all those who participated and all those who were with us in this beautiful new Earth geodome in spirit. We gathered at candlelight, aligning with the oceans, waters from Lake Titicaca, merging throughout the globe in Uluru. We celebrated with joy as the cosmic egg of creation rose in Uluru, together with reverence and gratitude for Mother Earth. We chanted and prayed, cleared and cleansed with sage. We followed the guardian council ritual of smoking the peace and love pipe, and we blew glyphs and symbols of new creations, new communities, and new unification models, as well as our own intentions to the unified field and the core of the earth. We shared our diverse languages and uttered our intentions loud into the center of the circle of light that we created, unifying with each other. We shared deep love, touched hearts, touched souls, and connected deeply with the core of the Mother and the core of our essences. Finally, we sent enlarged and amplified our unity and communion envelope and activated it throughout the planet as we interwove with numerous soul pods and created a magic network of love. We set the intentions to activate those crystals in the magic box too, with respect and reverence, as corridors of ultralight to other dimensions, universes, and galaxies will be organically available to all of us. We tapped into the wisdom of these crystals, their functionality in opening and powering our planet in different locations as they are gradually activated. Deep gratitude to the ancient guardians of Uluru, the Pleiadians, the Alliance, and the GCL, and all pioneers, torchbearers for all preparation work, and for holding such great sacred space for Mother Earth to rise through the rainbow serpentine flame and touch Father Sun, bringing the magnetic light bridge of Shekinah to the core heart of the planet. Infinite love, feeling blessed, from YukiyaSandara.com. Today from Divine Brostar of the Light, Dr. John Ryan, the deep crystalline integration of 2021 by the Syrian Blue White Collective. Dearest beings of light, we come to you today to entangle for a moment with the year to come, 2021. It is no surprise when we tell you that your year of 2020 has been a very challenging year, a year perhaps full of mystery, confusion, broken patterns, and revelations. It has indeed, and this will continue for a period yet to come, but that is not all that has occurred. These changes are part of a much deeper integration of light that is unfolding, one that is creating a crystalline foundation for many new and marvelous things. This brings us to the power of 2021, a year of deep, crystalline integration. As we entered 2020, we shared with you that the year 2020 would bring a powerful catalyst of healing, one that would empower the inner spiritual light of healing to come forth in new and amplified ways. For those of you who have been working at the edges of quantum healing and the integration of light in your quantum DNA, you have come to understand more personally the truth embedded in this message. Many of you have witnessed the new and expanding energy, an energy that holds a great healing power that comes forth in your meditations and healing sessions. The light that is with you now is becoming increasingly palpable and increasingly visible. This light is a spiritual or quantum light, one that in many ways is new to your planet. However, it is not just new, it's newly accessible to a larger human group for integration. Equally, the Earth is changing in powerful ways that support the weave of this new energy into the crystalline network of Gaia. This network will serve as the bedrock of light upon which a new temple of light will be built, a construct that is awakening through the human heart. This year, 2021, will witness a profound deepening and expansion of this integration. It is for this reason we acknowledge the year 2021 as the year of crystalline integration. You see, dear ones, as you each experience an unraveling of the veils of your own inner lamination through the axis of your quantum, crystalline DNA field and your 24th chromosome, you are preparing to embody a new energy, more fully in form. Simultaneously, your Earth is reweaving her crystalline network and integrating a field of galactic potential into the matrices of her body to support her forward movement. And of course, each of you, the nodes and nulls of the crystalline grid are fully operational and working at light speed to recalibrate the body of the Earth for the majesty to come. This is leading to a clearing of old energy within the Earth's grids and instilling the enlightened potential into which humanity is now ascending. As this occurs, each of you personally is weaving a deeper connection through your own crystalline network within your body of form energy. This is enhancing your connection to the new Earth that is birthing, and simultaneously to your galactic heritage, the wisdom to which you have access through your inheritance of light. All you need to do is to trust, to acknowledge it, and make the space for you to receive that which there is to support you through the energy of these times while this new connection develops within you. In the parlance of your modern day, this is akin to the building of a network, one of crystalline support that is both a foundation and a living system of light. This support is interdimensional or quantum, but creates a very necessary foundation for you to manifest the emerging powers and potentials which are opening before you in future days. As this network is more fully developed and functional, you will understand the power of the living light within you to support you, to teach you, to balance you, to restore you, and to heal you in the most magical of ways. You have begun to feel these first pulsations of this changing reality, cloaked in a world of turbulence and great change. But this time on the planet shall pass, and you will emerge on the other side of the planet's great changes anew. You will note that you have been called to be still and be with yourself in recent days, and there is alchemical support delivered in this experience. It is in preparation for you to rely on your inner light to know, to choose, to act, and to honor as you release yourself from the tendrils of occupation and busyness of mind. You are feeling and knowing your inner power. You see, dear ones, how this is purely by inspirited design. As you attune more and more deeply to this light within you, you will begin to see more clearly where your beautiful planet is heading as the crystalline integration deepens in the year ahead and beyond. So many beautiful things are just around the corner. solutions to many problems that have plagued humanity for so long now, new inventions, new clean and renewable processes for managing resources, a shift in leadership, a maturing consciousness of global relationships, dismantling old outdated systems of cultural and societal survival that disempower the human spirit. Healing, regeneration, and life extension will also be experienced by many. However, these do not occur in isolation. They occur within a much vaster system of intelligence and design that is supported by your relationship with this great crystalline change. It is for this reason we highlight the deep significance of what is happening in the year 2021. Since our focus is on healing and the ascension journey, through our DARE channel we say to you specifically that you will see greater responses in the 3D world to new energy healing efforts. These results, too, are woven into your changing crystalline energy and the network of support that is emerging. It is therefore a moment of manifestation of something long in preparation for this time. The structural energy patterns, those that have created and held in form the issues you face in illness and so many other challenges, will be recalibrated and reorganized through your crystalline transformation. You will witness many changes in your bodies, your relationships, and your experience of 3D reality, and the magic that is to come as the crystalline integration deepens. Do not be dismayed by world events. Go deep within to rise in your awareness of the overview of what is truly taking place. Be in resonance with the higher energy that is within you. Humanity will be very busy in the years ahead, bringing light into darkened aspects, solving problems with profound new energy of guidance, and emerging new inventions that will facilitate a transitional movement on the planet into a time of diamond light. In the words of a beloved teacher, you must learn to be in the world but not of it. You may take solace in the living wisdom of these words as you develop your crystalline connection and resonance with the earth, as she changes and postures herself for the ascended becoming. Walk a path of wisdom and return often to the light in your own heart, for it is there you will know yourself truly. Take time to experience the ever-deepening crystalline connection that is developing through your energy system, and let it bring the gift of peace and true healing in its wings. Walk in beauty, be in peace, through the light of the eternal sun. Together with you we are one. Syrian Blue White Collective, channeled through Dr. John Ryan. And today, from the Order of the Star, New Aquarius Consciousness Awakening. We have moved into the Age of Aquarius. This is major. This is really, really significant. It signifies a whole new shift in human consciousness and our situation on this planet. In 2021 is an expressive and expansive year that anyone on their spiritual path can look forward to. The Aquarian era of light is here, and you're a major part of it. The opening weeks of 2021 will be infused with Aquarian energy, opening us with higher ideals and a humanitarian outlook on a new society, all to prepare us for the golden age of transformation of higher frequencies of light. This is the age that awakens the world, although there are many opinions on the exact date that the Aquarius began to emerge. December 21st of 2020 is what most believe. The date we, with both feet, entered the Aquarian age of spiritual awakening, as the embrace of the divine feminine energy returns, adjusting the much-needed imbalance of the masculine and feminine energies of the Piscean era. Just like a butterfly, we too are going through a metamorphosis. Many believe the butterfly is associated with the soul, a fitting expression as we embark on the soulful new path, a journey of shifts, turns, and challenges that allow us to morph into more evolved beings. Perhaps her lesson is one of faith, acceptance of change with grace, and our emergence as a soul transformed. We have entered the golden age of transformation, the cosmic lineup, planetary pairings of Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius, the wave of ascension energy. Air like a cosmic wave carries the promised energy of the divine feminine, the loving energy flow of balance, creation, intuition, the spiritual heart of the divine feminine. She brings a much-needed release from the density of the third and fourth dimensions, evolving humanity with the veil of complacency. She encourages flexibility, independent thought, and self-knowing. The challenges of the past era brought great wisdom to the heart of the divine feminine. She now prepares for the return of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies in balance once again. This alignment sets the tone for Mother Earth and humanity, as it births an opportunity for humanity to ascend to higher levels of consciousness, shifting our inner expression from the Piscean age of materialism to Aquarius age of spiritually awakened, the very catalyst for the golden age of transformation to occur, allowing us to rise above it. As we explore our past wounds, we must be sure to also ascend into alignment with the higher self. The soul self is detached enough to shine a clear, honest light, even into our darkest corridors, all to illuminate the no longer needed limiting beliefs, to let go of past traumas and conditioning, and to prepare us for the age of Aquarius. As beings of light, we are here to co-create a sustainable world. We must heal our wounds, our traumas, to witness a return of clarity, an inner vision. The veils begin to dissolve. Our inner strength regains through wisdom and discernment. Long-held beliefs begin to crumble. We see with new eyes. We hear with new ears. As we transform our inner world, we transform the energy of our Mother, Earth, an energetic ripple, birthing the new era of co-creation and infinite possibilities. And today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalia Alba, beloved ones, at this crucial phase in which we find ourselves now, we are again seeing in nature, in the movements of the planets, and in all creation, the same message of masculine and feminine integration, as it happened on the winter solstice with the numbers 21, 12. This last phase of the year is very important for us to choose where we focus our energy and where we need to create more understanding, inner work, and releasement, for it is pivotal. If we have chosen to break free from an obsolete reality and continue stepping into a more illumined one, the peak of these unifying energies will come at the end of the month with the full moon in Cancer, with sextile Uranus, as it is now precisely about the moon, but about the conglomeration of the many alignments surrounding it. What makes of this time a wonderful one to work in the restoration of our distorted feminine, which is linked to the moon, as well as with the integration of the authentic essence of the masculine, for we cannot manifest if we are not empowered enough to bring into creation what the feminine nurtures from within. Indeed, the process of polarity integration that makes us whole is not an easy one. However, it is the most important one if we desire to align with the current energies, for these energies no longer reside in a dual plane, as we have passed from a three-dimensional space to a more illumined one, in which both energies are in complete integration, and anything that tries to separate them is automatically dissolved. If we wish to co-create and exist within this frequency range that reigns our new space, then we need to focus on the intentional alignment required for this to occur, or we will be still oscillating between two realities and energies, something that is no longer compatible where we have chosen to go next. Therefore, if you are trying to bring something important for you into fruition, and you are having difficulties in manifesting it, or simply what you created is not what you truly desired, it may be due to an aspect of you that still resides in the past dimension that you no longer wish to dwell in, and or in the still inner fragmentation within you that is being reflected in all you create. There are many signs that will help us discern where we are heading. One is in the people with whom we co-create with, as they tend to reflect where we are and traits of our personality and current state of being. As we move towards the full moon in Cancer, we're going to be experiencing many soul gatherings that will show us how our journey has shifted, as others show us the result of the frequency that we possess now. This has nothing to do with the moon, for as you know, I said many times, it is an artificial satellite, but about the conglomeration of all the energies that align surrounding the full moon. Remember as well, especially at this confusing time, the importance of clearing your mental plane of programmed beliefs, negative thoughts, and of everything that impedes you seeing with clarity who you are and what is truly taking place. The mind can be a good tool when it is cleared. However, when it is filled with negativity, our own fears and doubts, it can lead us to create outcomes that are not aligned, for they are based in our fears. During this time, remember to embrace your uniqueness, for you are not meant to be and behave like everyone else, and follow only the path that your soul traces for you. Doing this will not only shift the course of your human life, but that of all, as every movement, thought, and act contributes to foment healing and expansion, or to destroy and contract. Yours is the choice, the power, and the will. In love and light, Natalia Alba, starseedsoul.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Carolyn, servant of Yahweh. This Cancer full moon is grounding in the Divine Mother, our Andromedan Queen Bee. She is landing here on planet Earth with her honey, anointing the beloveds for Holy Grail unions, masterpiece. Dharma is here for the 369 alchemical birthrights. This is redemption for the Holy Grail bloodline and those of us that came here to fulfill our ancestors' oaths, to protect and free the Shekinah, the Christ. Mission complete. Indigo warriors of the light. Shekinah is here today to offer you the Holy Grail cup. This is an offering with terms. Like a flash of lightning, she will destroy any remaining drama and energy vampires in your life. Her intentions are to bring you to a new life of peace, justice, 1111 union, and emotional fulfillment. Today, the Holy Spirit is showing you your union from a different perspective. You may be reading and seeing things in your love life that do not sit well with your spirit. Listen logically and look at what Spirit is showing you. The sickle is here and is being used. Align with this freedom and ascension growth of mastery and love and union. She has much greater plans for you and our tribe that is requiring movement and change. This is truth and justice freeing the beloveds, flipping us into the land of milk and honey. The Omega Stargate portal is open. It's time to go, beloveds. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 10, White Planetary Dog. Planetary is the name for the number 10, and its keywords are perfect, manifest, and produce. The 10th day always reminds me of Lou Reed's song, Perfect Day. It sums up nicely the energy of the day, and usually I find it puts folks in a good mood. It's Christmas Eve around the world, and I am sure there are plenty of people happy and excited and looking forward to the morning. Whether you celebrate it or not, I wish you a perfect day. Today is White Dog, and keywords associated with it are love, heart, and loyalty. Dogs can be loving and loyal and put 100% of their heart into whatever they are doing. They can also suffer from too much tenacity when they really want something. The number 10 combined with White Dog can create a situation where your tenacity is too laser focused. Of course, this depends on yourself and how you are connected to the White Dog. If you haven't as an occult power or guide, or if you are a White Dog, don't growl at others today because you want something so bad. It's a great day to tap into this manifesting energy, and it certainly yields results. That's for anyone. Just be aware that others may get bitten in the process. Today's guide is White Mirror, which represents reflecting truth. Mirror is always a handy guide because it shows you the truth and gives you clarity. Be honest, and this will help make it a perfect day. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, White Planetary Dog, Kin 10, 24 December 2020. Christ, Mass, Eve. Love, love, love. Power of unconditional love is sweeping our planet. 24/12/2020 equal 24/12/22 equal 634 equal 13 equal 4. 24 charisma, joy, healing. 6 heaven, Christ, harmony, family, romance. 12 acquiring wisdom and strength. 3 Holy Trinity, joy, creativity, communication. 4 form, structure, foundation, angelic earth. Kin 10 manifestation, leader, authority, new beginning. Another huge planetary day, enveloping Nova Gaia with endless love. Day 10 in the Red Mother Dragon wave spell, where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We are being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves and others and our planet, realizing the importance of self-love and the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Today we are focused on perfecting our manifestation of unconditional love and loyalty to our kin and our whole planet as we co-create our new love-filled world with our tribe. sending forth these perfected waves of love throughout our planet to create transformational evolution. Tone of creation, planetary tone 10 in the physical realm. Action produces, power perfects, essence, manifestation. The 10th stage of the Red Dragon wave spell is the perfection of all we imagined as possible, and more, it is the harvest stage where we happily reap our manifest splendor. The forms we have been imagining begin to manifest into our reality, and our lives begin to reflect the nurturance and love that we desire. Planetary energies enable us to build and manifest strong, healthy relationships with ourselves and our kin today. We have the power to heal and perfect these unions, producing incredible happiness and joy, both in our hearts and the planetary heart of Gaia, as we are all one heart. The return path to Source is through our heart portal and our divine child. This is the true path of enlightenment. Our children are leading us back home. Today's question is, how can we perfect the manifestation of a harmonious new world, reflecting endless love and loyalty for all planetary kin? Divine blessings for manifesting perfected, loving relationships with our beautiful planetary family. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 10, White Planetary Dog. The mantra, the code for today is, I perfect in order to love. Producing loyalty, I seal the process of heart with the planetary tone of manifestation. I am guided by the power of endlessness. And with your endless power of creative potential, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your visions, your dreams, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. We'd like to thank everyone for their continued support on Patreon. No new pledges or donations came in today, but that's okay. We'll let this one go because it's Christmas Eve. But don't let it happen again. Just playing. That one's to all the people that have attacked me for asking for money over the years. I guess there's a lot of people out there that think that I should work for free. I don't know what they're thinking. It's none of my business. But I'll let that one go too. What those people don't realize is that myself and our team are not affected by these attacks. We've had much worse. And the thing is, nothing stops us. So keep it up, for they will have to deal with our Vulcan brethren anyways. So let it go, let it go, let it go. Keep doing your work, no matter what. Love has won, even though ignorance still exists. We're not fully transformed into 5D. We're fully anchored. We're still fluctuating in between many dimensions, many timelines, but we are anchored consciously into 5D, the collective, the 144,000. So we're just resolving what's left of the residual, the residue of the old false way, the false narrative, the false construct of the negative matrix, the false matrix. We are in the divine matrix, but it's going to take time to bring all into resonance and all into perfect harmony. And that's why we had the vision of the healing retreat centers, and we have our missions that are as way showers and guides, leaders, teachers for those that are still programmed by the false, by the negative, by the nefarious. It is up to us to rise up and to educate, to lead, to teach, and to inspire by being inspired, and to laugh at the nonsense and the stupidity of the world, of the false construct of the matrix. Now that I got that off my chest, if you'd like to support our work and mission, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/primedisclosure. And we appreciate everyone for their support, purchasing my Sacred Condor's beautiful art, the Goddess Totems, on lunagoddessart.com. So thank you, angels, for your support and your continued support. We appreciate you all, the Eagle and the Condor. Love you all. Even though we can't be with you now, soon in the future, we will be able to connect with our people and our rainbow tribes of the new earth. And when will that be? All I can tell you right now is will happen when the time is right. So again, if you'd like to help us survive in this crazy world, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. Grandmother Bear wanted me to say that for the third time because people were mad and aggravated that I promoted our Patreon twice in one video. So now I'm going to do it 3 times. Keep it up and it'll be 4 times. And some people will say, that's not funny. Why are you laughing? I say, I laugh to keep from crying, okay? None of my business. Oy vey, brothers and sisters of the light. And, alleluia, that some of you out there get it. That's why we appreciate your comments too, because that shows us, our teams, the angelics and the galactics, who is resonating at 5D and who is resonating with the new earth energies. And just posting a comment or connecting with us, we see fully into your Akasha and know exactly who you are. And we love to see so many of our team and our earth crew, our ground crew, stepping forward and shining their light and bringing their energy and their love to us, to our team, to the Lovolution of evolution. And my queen and I, my sacred condor, we've been brainstorming on ways that we can assist all of you to bring you in union with your Heros Gammas, your divine counterparts. It's going to take time to manifest. It's going to take some time for us to develop these technologies and energies, but it's going to help all of you divine feminines and divine masculines all over this realm to connect, to find, to seek, and reunite. This is a reunion because when you reconnect with your divine union, you're going to have zero doubt. You are going to know 1,000,000% that is your divine union. And for now, don't worry about it, but just let the universe, let the creator, let your higher self know that this is something that you desire, this is something that you seek, and put your energy into reuniting with your divine counterpart. And we plan on introducing very soon what we plan on bringing to all of you. First, we're going to do it through Patreon, see the response there, and then we'll release it publicly in time. Before we end today's transmission with a very special message, tomorrow on Christmas Day, I'll be spending all day and most of the evening with my sacred condor, her crystal children, my soul star family. So I won't have time to put out a transmission tomorrow. So I wish you all a very beautiful day, regardless if you celebrate Christmas or not. Have a very Merry Christmas if you do. If you don't celebrate that day, have a most beautiful and blessed day. And the Eagle and Condor send you all much love and blessings for this holiday season and into the new earth, the new year. We end today's transmission from our angels at Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy. Mother Whale has sounded. Let us repeat the following message one more time. The sperm of the male is carrying in its true essence the spermatic divine logos of our universal mother. This spermatic logos is currently being awakened within all men on earth, whether they realize it or not. The divine universal father male carries out the spermatic logos of the universal mother female, meaning he is in her service. Erini. All praises to the Most High, the most beloved, the most sacred, Holy Spirit, Holy Mother, Holy Father, Holy Water, Holy Fire, all come into union, all come into the brilliant divinity of the one light, the one source, beyond all space-time, beyond all dimensions and realms, anchored deep into the core of our essence, our still white magnetic light, at the center of all things, which is our infinite light, our infinite life. We love you all. Namaste.